The War Between the Land and the Sea has done really bloody well.
Oh, yay. Are we talking about that now? Is that our
We
segue?
can do. I mean, that can be our segue into mini review first thoughts bit.
Did you see how many viewers, I was going to say chimed in? What's the correct word? I don't know what the word is.
All these viewers chiming in.
I don't know.
Tuned in?
Tuned in, that was it. Did you see how many people tuned in?
Yes, I am just...
Oh, is that what you're pulling up?
Yes, I was hoping you were going to stall for a little bit longer whilst I Googled it to get the exact numbers.
But we have to promise we're not going to become a viewing figures channel, because that's...
No, I just think it's interesting that this has done better than
Doctor Who.
Every episode of the Disney era, not including Christmas specials or the 60th specials.
Really?
So any
yeah.
normal sort of standard release, I'm pretty sure this has beaten all of them.
Wow.
The first two anyway. So the first episode got 2.8 million viewers.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
For like a Sunday night, 8:30, for this weird little sci-fi political thriller thing.
Yeah.
That some people might be going, oh, this is linked to Doctor Who. I'll check this out.
And some people have no idea.
Some people go, oh, this is linked to Doctor Who. Sod that.
Oh, yeah.
And then some people will go, but just have no idea that it's linked to Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really interesting. And then the second episode was 2.1 million. And I'm pretty sure that was the one that went up against the I'm a Celebrity final.
It was, yeah.
On ITV. So I think that's why there was a bit of a drop off.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think that was just in the overnights. I think generally the iPlayer figures and stuff kind of bumped it up.
Yeah.
And it was people basically stuck around after the first one to
watch
tune in
second.
for the second. Yeah. And then they've released the overnights for the last two episodes. Episode 3 averaged about 2.45 million.
Oh, I thought it was more for some
Which
reason.
is pretty good. Not quite as good for episode 4. That was 1.7 million.
Right.
But that's really good numbers.
Good, yeah.
Especially for, I heard somebody say that it's maybe the BBC's biggest drama launch of the year.
Oh, really?
Which is insane.
That's fun.
Yeah, especially when we've had a series of Doctor Who this year.
Oh my god, here we go.
But, you kind of expect that to be something like your Line of Duty or your 9 o'clock sort of prime time
drama. Yeah.
Maybe on a Sunday night or something. But, I don't kind of think of those as being in the same ballpark. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
But it's been speculated that they wanted to try and make this as distant from Doctor Who as possible, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
In 4 episodes,
they've
links. Only mentioned the Doctor once.
Yeah, and I think also if you didn't know
who the Sea Devils were, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I think if you're coming in, you've got no knowledge of Doctor Who or whatever. You don't know these characters Kate and Shirley and Unit as the Sea Devils. All of this.
Yeah.
There's no sort of name dropping the TARDIS or things that you go, oh, this is a Doctor Who thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The Doctor is it might seem obvious
for us,
but I don't know how. If you're completely unaware that there's a link between this and Doctor Who,
they'll think that's just a throwaway line that they don't.
Yeah, is that just a character? Are they talking about an actual Doctor?
Yeah.
Or are they,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be interested to know how many of the people watching do know that it's linked, and then obviously the people that had no idea.
I wish I could do a survey.
Yeah, well, you do have a Twitter. It is mainly Doctor Who fans.
Exactly. So it's going to be more Doctor Who fans, and
maybe you could do more of an anecdotal thing of do you know anyone? Do you know anyone in the real world? Do you know any normal people that are watching The War Between the Land and the Sea?
And it'll be Doctor Who fans' parents.
Yeah, that's true. I did think about, after watching the first 2 episodes, I did think, I might recommend this to my mum, yeah. But there's some things in that 4th episode that I don't think with good conscience.
I want you to watch that with your mother.
Oh, I'm not watching it with her.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
No chance.
I want to be a fly on the wall.
But, yeah, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Aw, I feel like a proud mum. Well done.
Well
You're doing
done,
great,
Sea
sweetie.
Devils babies.
Oh, you're doing so good.
Yeah, well, without further ado, shall we jump in and talk about what we thought?
Yes.
About episodes 3 and 4 of The War Between the Land and the Sea.
There are only like 2 things that I really want to talk about, and then there's other things I'll just chime in on. So let's talk sea devils.
Let's talk sea devils.
Specifically Salt and the human in which we call Barclay.
Yes, I can't hear that name the same way anymore.
Because of the bank?
No.
Sorry.
Not that name.
Salt?
Yes.
Right. Because of the...
Yeah, definitely a little TARDIS sound effect going on that. Yes. Should we build to that? Should we have that as our climax?
If you will. Okay, what's the second thing I want to talk about? Okay, Ibrahim's dead.
Yes, he is.
Which makes sense why they've been shoving him down our throats.
Yes. Well, there was a bit more of that in the following episode. I you know what? It did hit as a wow. It was more the shock of it, I think. I don't really care for him as a character because there's not a lot going on there.
No, but assassination attempt on Kate makes you sit out of your seat, doesn't it?
And I think I heard somebody say that, because they found the Kate and Ibrahim stuff so uninteresting, that it's a bit like, oh, we're back to these. And then all of a sudden there's a little red dot on her forehead. And it's like, whoa, what's that?
Exactly, yeah.
Someone interested.
Yeah.
There was a part of me where I went, are they going to kill her off?
Well, because can you remember that I said to you that I thought Kate was going to die in this series? I don't know why. I just had a feeling that Kate was going to die in the finale.
You could feel it in your waters.
I just felt it in my waters. But what do they taste like?
Shut up. I do not want to know what your waters taste like. Thank you very much. No, sorry. Let's carry on talking about nerd stuff, please.
Yeah. I felt it that Kate was going to die for some reason. So when I saw the little red dot, I was like, mid-series?
It's happening!
I was like, rally the troops! Kate's going to get shot in the face. So that was a bit insane. To be honest, and not to sound unempathetic...
Yeah.
I think it's unfortunate that the scene previous to the little sniper dot is Ibrahim being the most annoying, just ridiculous he could possibly be. Asking Kate to stop working when she's like Earth's defense at the minute.
We spoke about it briefly last night, didn't we? Or maybe
Sunday.
I don't know.
At some point.
We spoke about it. In fact, let me get the voice note and I'll just play the voice note that I sent you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was I couldn't remember what I sent you. I was like, I don't know if I want you to.
No, I know that we're right on the brink of war with another species and we're right in the heart of it because you're the head of a military organisation that's key to the diplomatic talks, but don't answer your phone. Tell me why you don't love me.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And it was really annoying to watch because I was like, hey, do time and a place.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Also, it's like that would be annoying if he were just her partner.
Yeah.
Like,
but the fact
her civilian partner.
Yeah.
Because you'd still be like, you live in the world. Like, this isn't, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, also, you recognise that I am this boss ass bitch of a unit.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
But also, you're part of unit.
You're colonel. You're a colonel, right?
Better than anyone, like the extent of what is going on right now.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the appropriate time to be like, are you ever going to let me meet your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Can we tell people at work about us?
Yeah.
Really? Can we be proper boyfriend and girlfriend?
Can we hold hands in the office?
No. Yeah, but simultaneously, me being like, oh God, we're going here, set me up to be even more surprised by, bam, sniper.
Yeah. I like the idea of like the kill to hire man being like, Right, well, you know that when she gets stressed, she likes to look out the window, so I've just got...
She likes to brood.
Yeah, so I've just got to bide my time here.
Yeah, she'll look out eventually.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's the boyfriend here. Oh, she'll be looking out in a minute.
Right, hold on. Come on, lad, set up.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. The only thing with that was like, so they talk about him being part of the Institute, I think it's called.
So...
Yeah.
I did a bit of digging.
Go on.
Because in episode 2, the American General Defense guy...
Colin McFarlane's character. General Pierce.
Maybe. No, not that American one. The other one.
Oh, okay.
You know, in episode 2, when they're sat around the table eating cheese and crackers.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that secret meeting, and you got the billionaire company guy, the woman, and then the other American soldier man. And
then they're the ones that are later in the cabinet meeting with the PM. Yeah.
Him in the green, that American guy, starts talking to billionaire company guy about Kate being the only thing that's in their way. So after him going, the president's sole focus is protecting the stability of the US economy, and then Spears says, mine is to protect my companies. It's like, good, that's what we were hoping you would say. And then,
okay.
And then he goes, with UNIT running the diplomacy, there's constant opposition. And then in the next episode, there's an attempted assassination by Spears.
Well, there's always that hostility, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a really good scene actually in the 3rd episode where Kate comes into the sort of board meeting.
Yeah. Me too.
And
she's
I think for me there was almost more tension in that than them descending in the sub.
Don't even get me talking about that sub.
Okay. Because... I mean, we might have to because it's sort of 90% of one of the episodes.
It is 90% of the episode. We'll get onto it. But yeah, no, I agree.
Do you know what I mean? And I agree. Even like tiny little bits in the dialogue, like Spears going, "Listen, love."
Oh,
Like you felt it go. Oh, she will fuck you up.
Yeah, don't mess with Kate at the minute.
Yeah,
babe.
Do you know who her dad is?
Yeah. But I like that.
I think Gemma Redgrave.
Yeah, her performance was great.
Yeah, and I think all the way through the 4th episode. Yeah. I was like, oh, she's got some good material here to like sink her teeth into.
Yeah.
Because I think she rarely gets that. Because I think I genuinely think she's a great actor. I don't think she often gets the chance to show that she's a great actor.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean that in like, oh, the dialogue's bad or the story's bad or whatever. But like for, the last 10 years generally, she's kind of stuck just playing the stoic military boss-ass bitch, and she gets a few funny lines here and there, or, she gets a like, no, doctor, we need the doctor, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, rarely do we get to see real emotional development and like,
and
changes to that character.
Yeah,
happen to her specifically, not just happen to the world
to her.
And she's fighting against it. Happen to her personally. And I think that then comes back with the end of the 4th episode where I
absolutely,
and you've got the sort of
that gasp is what I did at the telly. I was literally like, everything was tense. I was like, oh my God, Kate. Oh my God. And she was like, and when he's like, these are British soldiers on whatever, you're not going to command it. And she's like, do it. And I'm just like,
literally just like, don't test me.
Yeah. She's like, all right.
Like,
she's kind of in that headspace where she's like, I've got nothing to lose. Come on.
And it's interesting because that's exactly the sort of, I remember when we reviewed Lucky Day so many moons ago. And I said that one of my favourite bits in that whole episode was when she stands in front of Ruby and goes, don't point that gun at her.
Yeah.
And then sort of goes, let this thing out. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. You can die.
Yeah.
You want to play, oh, you think you're a big boy, do you? Yeah. Like, go on then.
Yeah.
And that slightly sort of darker edge, I think, does so much for that character because I think a lot of the time she's had the corners sort of sanded off, like her edges. And every now and then there's a little splinter of like, as you're running your finger, okay.
Yeah.
That's where the interesting stuff is for Kate, I think. I don't think it does black and white as like, make her angry, make her dark.
No.
But like, just something where she's not going by the book.
Yeah.
And she's not doing what she's supposed to. And maybe doing stuff that the Doctor would disapprove of.
Yeah, but he's not here, so...
Yeah. And I think especially when you've pushed her, obviously with this, where, you know, Ibrahim's dead, but and she also feels responsible for all the other delegates that have gone down, the other members of the unit team, and the Indian diplomat, whose name I forget, Ravi?
I think so.
Yeah, the guilt and the kind of, that's on her conscience.
But also, someone just tried to take her life as well.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know who that is, but she's got a sneaking suspicion.
And I think, yeah, you could feel, you know, I'm not quite sure what I think of them trying to make such a big thing of like, you're tired, you're fatigued. I was like, 14th Doctor Who?
I laughed so much because I went, where has this storyline come from?
I think especially...
it kind of came out of nowhere. Suddenly they Harriet Jones'd her.
Yeah, I didn't realise that it was a storyline. I thought, I didn't think that was any kind of arc when it first appeared. I thought it was just like,
oh, you're exhausted.
Come on, you need to have a rest. But it kept coming back.
Yeah.
Especially after, you know, it was only last week that we did the giggle.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how strange it is for just somebody to come up to a character and be like, you're really tired. You need to have a rest.
And this happens.
We're doing that again, are we?
Yeah.
Do that again. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I think it makes sense for her as a character to be like, no, I'm having an hour's sleep and then I'm back to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm really confused why everyone's like, you're really tired, you need to go home and you need to take a go. Because that's not going to happen. And you know what sort of... Your unit members, you know who Kate is. You know that she's not going to back down till this is all over. So why are you trying to push it for? Yeah,
and I think I appreciated the bit, obviously, when Ibrahim's going, do it or I'll report you.
Yeah.
Like, and the tough love.
Yeah,
and
that was good.
You know, I liked that. I think the scene went on for a little bit too long, but the sentiment of it I liked.
And the poor jammy dodgers just left on the chair.
Those poor jammy dodgers. They're the real victims.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
But also I think her returning home.
Yeah.
And then him coming in being like, oh, forget about work. Let's talk about us.
Yeah.
What?
That is the last thing that she wants to talk about right now.
Do you care about like her well-being?
Yeah, because you're not asking her to go to bed. You're asking her to start thinking about something else other than the earth-shattering situation that's going on. Yeah,
it's a little bit baffling to me. But I like this edge. I like this little bit of fire that they've given her.
Yeah, me too.
And even I know it's a little bit on the nose, but Shirley sort of saying, Are you sure you want to do this? And she's like, Are you saying I'm unfit for duty? Yeah. Noted. Like,
yeah,
I quite like that. I like that as a line.
Yeah.
But also it's like, no, we get it. We know that she's tired.
Yeah.
We've established that. She's tired.
Don't worry, because in the finale we'll get a whole Harriet Jones sequence on the TV where she's like, look at me, I'm fine. We'll just be Kate.
I think the post-credit scene at the end is Kate just in bed, just like with a teddy bear,
yeah,
blanket round her, being
Jackie's
like,
come from the parallel universe.
You okay, sweetheart?
What do you need? With a cup of tea.
Yeah, but no, this is the most invested I've been in Kate Lethbridge Stewart.
Yeah, me too. Period.
She's since she's been
birthed
a thing. Let's move on to our other main characters, Mr. Pierre Dupont, and I don't know her surname, but Salt.
Salt.
Yes, I'm in two minds about where they took Salt's character.
Okay, can I tell you why I'm annoyed?
Go on.
To jump onto that.
Please do.
I am really, really annoyed that she was the spokesperson for her species and all, like, aquakind species, and the only thing that we've seen from her in episode 4 is her going goo goo gaga over Barclay.
Goo gaga?
Goo 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 goo.
Very good.
Thank you. That was intentional.
Yes, I saw.
Over Barclay, and her letting all of those Aquakind perish to save Barclay's life.
Yeah.
It felt extremely out of character for Salt, the ambassador of the oceans.
Wait, for her to save Barclay and not any of her own people?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
And completely... They had to get another ambassador in because she went on the run with Barclay. Do you know what? Like, she knew what her consequences were going to be, and she chose to do it anyway. I just felt it was really bizarre.
See, for me, I feel like it's I need to protect the human ambassador because he's the only one that's gonna and then obviously
that's fair.
Quite fancy him.
I didn't see it from that perspective, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I get
and
that.
Obviously they formed a bond.
Yeah.
When Ted sort of throws the globe, he's the one that jumps
and knocks it out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but also
I think she's
in love,
and that's all it's focused on. She's kind of lost all of her edge and her willingness to try and sort this out and create a better life for the Aquakind.
See, I do. When I say I'm in two minds about it, I do quite like her sort of fish out of water. What? Oh, there's so many puns. Great. This sort of fish out of water, like the Little Mermaid, sort of like walking around and being like, "Oh,
look at the glass."
Yeah, like, "Oh, I love glass," and then like ululating and all of this. I thought
that was nice.
I like that, but that doesn't feel at all like the same character that came out and we went, "Oh, okay, she means business."
Exactly.
And now she's like dicking about in an abandoned factory, being like, "Look, la 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 la,"
with really bad flirting.
Yes. Should we talk about the flirting?
I don't want to talk about the flirting.
Well,
do you know what my reaction was? I'd rather watch something physical than have to sit through and listen to the things that were said.
Yeah.
It was more awkward listening to it than just watching them do some sort of like PG touchy-feely stuff. You know what?
Props to Russell Tovey and Gugu Mbatha-Raw for selling that as much as because that could have been so much worse. I think they get that to be the best it could be. And kind of playing some of the bits for laughs.
Yeah.
Where, with Barclay being a bit awkward. The one thing I did really enjoy...
Please don't say that regulating the body.
No. Is Salt coming up and being like, "Oh, well, you've already got amazing fins."
Yeah, I liked that.
That was great. That's fun.
He was like, "Oi."
Yeah. But then just her little smirk, and he's like, "Was that a joke? Was that a little sense of humor?" Like, yeah. And she just sort of turns and gives him a little...
Yeah.
That's how to flirt. Well done, Ms. Salt.
Yeah.
And I know that they're going for this kind of like a spiritual bond, like their souls are, they're soulmates, and it's calling out to each other, and they don't really know why. But where they get separated from the rest of the group when they're going through the Sea Devils, lair, and he has that sort of like, "Oh, I feel like I know you. I feel like I've known you my whole life. I feel like I've never known you, but I've always known you, and I'm gonna know you, and I have known you, but I do know you, but I don't, and all of this."
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. That was my reaction too. I was like, this feels a bit weird.
Yeah. I think especially because of how sort of stoic she still is. And she's like...
She's just looking at him.
She's like, the tides have brought us together, and it's very like a prophecy. Like, it's, do you know what I mean? Like, it's, that sort of elegance, and then he's like, "I feel like I've always known you."
Yeah, she's so eloquent and he's so not.
Yeah. Which I know, and obviously they're going for that kind of contrast, and him to just be like a normal bloke that fancies this fish woman and doesn't really know why, but
she's so It's so bizarre to say.
Yeah, it's a really weird sentence.
You know, this normal human that fancies this fish woman.
Yeah, he's just a normal bloke. And
he's just a normal... He's just a normal...
We're just normal men.
We're just normal men. What do you
mean? But yeah, I don't mind the weird flirting from her.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
Yeah, when she's like, I'm regulating my body temperature for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Please don't say that back. And then her look down.
Yeah, out of her mouth, that's fine. Because that's an odd sentence from a fish woman.
Yes.
Right? And it's very matter of fact.
Yeah.
And
it's nice though because it flows, because he's like, oh, I was expecting you to be cold, and she's like, well, I'm regulating my body temperature for you so that it feels a bit more normal for you.
Yeah.
That's a normal sentence for a fish woman to say.
I would say I've heard many a fish woman come out with that.
However,
but him to be like, oh yeah, me as well. Sorry, are you a 14-year-old boy?
It was so I remember, I have visuals which I'm not sharing of my reaction to it. And I was like, my jaws never dropped so wide.
I completely misunderstood when you said I had visuals.
No, not of him.
Okay, right.
No, I mean, I have reaction photos.
I understand.
I was like, sorry, you excuse me, what? And then her look down, I went, don't look at it. I was just like, don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
But I was ready, because obviously we've been ready for sea devil fish sex forever.
We knew it was going to happen.
We knew it was going to happen. It was just wetting. But I was expecting proper like Shape of Water, like fish sex.
I think if you're going to go for this kind of like, almost like ethereal, beyond comprehension, soul bonding, like, you know, it's almost beyond romance.
Yeah.
And it's this kind of
soulmate connection.
Yeah, thing. Almost like mystical sort of thing, you know, which I think is kind of what The Shape of Water goes for.
Yeah.
In that, you know, it's not necessarily a physical attraction. It's
something beyond that. Yeah.
I think you can 100% do that with this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I thought they were going to go.
Me too.
Especially when, you know, I've taken the piss out of the line, but when he's like, I feel like I've always known you and da-da-da. Mm-hmm. That's a clunky line. But the sentiment there of being like, I feel like we understand each other and there's this connection and bond.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can achieve that and get to them having their little...
intimate moments.
Yeah. Without him going like, oh, I've got a boner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I knew that Barclay was going to have sex with the Sea Devil.
Yeah,
right? We all knew it. We all knew it. I wasn't expecting a boner reference.
Yeah.
In a Doctor Who spin-off 2025.
I think that's the thing that made me go, oh, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Is that what you call kissing? That was less egregious, but I still went, oh, I'm not really sure. Like, it feels too much like awkward human flirting.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think you can have her coming out with things that he's like, I think I'm attracted to that. I don't really know what you're saying,
it's
but
conflicting.
Like, I'm regulating my body temperature for you. I'm not as cold anymore. I'm this.
Oh,
and him be like,
me too.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of hot, I guess. But him being like, yeah, me too.
I understood how he...
Yes.
He was expecting her to be cold. She was warm, and that really got him going, apparently. So there we go. So that's fine. And then they start kissing, and it's like, okay, yeah, let's move on to the next scene, which we do. Then we cut back. Okay, so firstly,
yeah,
they are fully clothed still.
They are.
So did they? I mean, I don't.
Did they get to fourth base? Is that what you're asking?
How far did they go?
Yeah.
Clearly, they both tasted each other.
Well.
So can we get onto that line?
So you put a tweet out about this, right?
I said, sorry, she said what?
And you sent me a screenshot of somebody commented, wait, hang on, I thought it was just because, I don't know, our diets contain a lot of salt. Am I too naive for this show all of a sudden? You sent me that screenshot and put, how do I reply to this? I think they knew exactly what they were doing with that line.
Yes, me too.
And that is 1,000% a Russell T Davies line of dialogue if I have ever heard one.
Okay, so this is what I was going to say. Do you think that was Pete or Russell?
That's Russell.
Is that right?
That's 1,000% Russell T Davies.
Do you think?
I can see him sniggering behind his keyboard going, oh, marvellous. Oh, isn't that cheeky?
Liver monsters too.
Exactly. Yeah, I said to you, like, he's got track record.
Yeah.
Because this one was a co-write, this episode.
Oh, is it? I didn't realise that.
And then next week is just Russell.
Purely because of the sex jokes.
Yeah. I think this was mainly Pete McTighe writing this. And then Russell went, can I just make one addition? You know what? I know people are like...
I howled.
Yeah, I know people were like, sorry, I beg your pardon.
Me?
Which was my reaction.
Yeah.
But then I think people have been like, how? What? No, don't do that.
I haven't seen those reactions, to be fair. Pretty
Just
much
people
all
going,
of my timeline is going, sorry, say that again.
One more time?
Excuse me?
I think it's out of pocket.
It is.
And it's a Torchwood joke, if I've ever heard... Like, Torchwood Series 1 joke.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard one.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I kind of respect the, no pun intended, balls to put that line in.
Yeah. See, I respect it, but it does come to something when I say...
There's so many double entendres
there really
here.
is,
There's so much innuendo.
It does come to something when I physically go, I wish I saw them having sex, because that would be so much less awkward for me than hearing them talk about it.
Than hearing the aftermath.
Than hearing... hearing before and after. I'd rather just, get an intimacy coach on, do some PG intimacy, and let's be done with it.
I mean, I will say that the salt line made me less uncomfortable than the flirting prior.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like,
you know what did make me uncomfortable? Him trying to describe what she tasted like. I know. Why don't we just do the gag and then let's just leave it there. We don't need to talk about what the fish tastes like.
Because it also played like him being like, you taste like, don't say fish, don't say fish. What's he say? Horizons.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
I thought he said I don't know.
No, he goes like, you taste like horizons.
You taste like horizons. Well, that's a new one.
Yeah, never heard that before. See, the thing with this is that I'm simultaneously like, I don't want to think about the logistics of that. But also... I
have a question.
So where did they... And what part... And, because they're still... So did they... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, more to the point, do you think Barclay did that exact thing? Do you think he went, oh, I'll get...
Where is it?
Shall I... Do you want to... I mean, I don't... Have you got...
I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to know.
I blame Russell T Davies for that image.
This is Russell, yeah.
And I'm sure he's made a very unique subsection.
Oh no!
Of the fans,
Oh no! Not
very
Calvinista
happy,
all over again.
And provided them with much inspiration for questionable fan art.
Oh no!
I am.
Oh no!
Sure that is the next.
Oh no. Okay, right. I don't condone what happened. But I think John Bishop receiving that image is probably the safest person to receive an image, a comedian like that. But I don't think it would have the same reaction if Russell Tovey received an image of... Oh, God.
I got a text from my friend Reese.
I love Reese.
Whilst we were watching it. He sort of live text me his thoughts, some of which I definitely cannot read.
Naturally.
But the one that really got me, does this fish not know that she's shagging a gay man? And then went on to say, surely she's got to die by the end of this. Thoughts? Because I think that's where this is going.
Yeah.
I think Salt's got to die.
Yeah, Salt's going to die. But I think Barclay would die with her.
Oh, and they have like a little...
And they, like, plummet into the ocean.
Thelma and Louise situation.
It's just their bodies, like,
Yeah.
Do you know, like, not the last shot, but like a shot. You know how you've got them jumping into the sea together holding? It's like that, but it's
they're
like
holding
dead.
each other, kissing as they go, like, sink.
Probably not
down.
kissing.
Oh no, they're definitely going to try and kiss.
Oh, I don't want
if not something else.
He No, I just have this that was such like a beautiful shot. I feel like definitely as Pete or Russell or whoever's right, it'll be Russell, has like a parallel to that, but it's their dead bodies sink into the ocean, and there's like silence, and then there's a big speech about it, and all the news reports pick up on it, and it's like loads of like different camera perspectives of Kate giving a big speech or something like that.
Yeah,
that's where I can see Russell going with it.
I think you might be right there.
Yeah,
I think How do you think this whole thing's?
I have no idea. They've got so much to wrap up on.
They've done kind of the classic
overambitious
Russell finale stuff that they've done over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think I quite liked the pacing of, especially the first two, but just generally where the story was going.
Me too. But it feels like it should be a 6 to 8 episode series.
I think this would be the perfect point if this were an 8-episode series.
Me too.
This is the perfect sort of halfway point, I think.
Yeah, which scares me for the finale we've got next week.
Oh, we've only got one episode.
Mm-hmm. But also, have we had the finale title yet? We haven't, have we?
We have.
We have?
We have.
What is it?
It's called The End of the War.
Oh. Why is that big to be announced? We know it's the end. It's the end of the bloody series.
Called The War Between the Land and the Sea. Yeah.
Yeah, the end of the...
Unless that's like a fake title or something.
Maybe.
Maybe,
to be fair.
Like a cover title that they've put out.
But I do think, that's what the ending will be. It'll be like a big sacrifice situation. But they've still got all tides... because they left the story...
Yeah. To do...
to do this, because you went... In the third episode, you went down... There was the assassination attempt and the assassination, I guess, on the human, the aqua kind. So you had that, and then episode 4 was just them on the run, and then some meeting business.
Yeah.
But we're still left at the end of episode 2 with the 3 conditions.
It feels like a bit of a disconnect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like, okay, but is this not a pollution situation?
And I know that obviously, them going down into the home aqua stuff
to work it out, but it didn't get worked out.
And also the relationship between Barclay and Salt is kind of
integral to that,
and you get all of the unit stuff and all that, but I don't think there was enough sort of cutting back to
exactly the initial first 2 episodes. The bulk of it.
And I think this is the logical place to take the story.
100%, yeah.
But I think, again, if this were 8 episodes, you'd have this and you'd maybe be able to spread this out a little bit more.
Over the next episode.
And be able to cut back to, have a bit more in the boardrooms. Mm-hmm. Have a bit more just of people on the street. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more of Barclay's family.
Yeah.
Just flesh it out a little bit, because I think those first 2 episodes I really enjoyed and thought they were really sort of, the world building there felt really
grounded,
solid.
And
I do feel like these 2 episodes were a bit of a step down in quality.
Me too.
I still liked them,
but it detracted from the interesting stuff. Maybe
I think I quite liked all of the stuff in them going down in the sub, and
I didn't. I thought it was really wasted.
Interesting.
You have them literally bound, not being able to move, and you had the potential for some really interesting character moments, and I feel like it was wasted heavily.
I feel like there's some good tension there.
Great tension.
And I think all the performances are really good as well. Some
really
nice character beats.
Yeah.
But I think, I do think, because they spend a lot of time with them going down.
Yes.
It's not just like one scene that lasts a few minutes. It's like majority chunk of that episode, really.
Exactly, which is what Russell would be like, okay, now we'll do some real good character work here.
Yeah, which I think is fine if you're going to sort of take an episode and have that as like the bulk, that they don't actually get down there until 80% of the way into the episode. But again, you probably want to fill it with a bit more tasty stuff in there, yeah. And B, you have, I don't want to say wasted, but like that's a fifth of your series that you've had just people going down. Again, if this were even 6 episodes, 7, 8, ideally, I think, for some of the stuff that they want to do and kind of get a bit more introspective and, you know.
Because I feel like it's become talky. You know, like how Chibnall did, where he, instead of showing us, he told us.
Yeah.
That's what episode 4 started to do. Oh, this is what's happening. Okay, that's really interesting. Can you show me how that's happening then, please?
Yeah.
Instead of just telling me from a boardroom. I
think it's interesting that, you know, because its kind of closest comparison is Children of Earth.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah.
I think tonally, this is a little bit more sort of. I don't think it quite knows where it sits comfortably tonally.
Yeah.
There's points where I'm like, oh, okay, I know where this is, and then there'll be, oh, okay. The single worst thing in these 2 episodes for me was, so Tide comes out, he does his little speech.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
Yeah.
A little bit odd that, like, from his perspective, the humans have sent down a suicide bomber, killed a load of these people, and then he comes up and he's like, it's a bit annoying. You got 5 years to do the thing, like, and not just be like, walk
I'm
in.
gonna take out this entire room.
Yeah. Or even just start picking people off.
Oh yeah.
Or if somebody gets a bit gobby and
okay, bye.
Whatever, and yeah, one of the Beaky Boys behind him just bam, like rips him to shreds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it needed a bit more. Like, no, you've come down.
Yeah.
You've crossed us. We fucking warned you.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not as nice as Salt.
Yeah.
I don't really care about you. I will quite happily wipe you off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I think it needed a bit more when they've had this attack.
Yeah.
Are you telling me they're going to go up and be like,
you got 5
come on, man?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It was like, I wanted them to kill some
angry.
People. Yeah. And have some, like, because there were some really nice lines in there. So the whole thing about, I quite like the concept of, like, the water in the air and we'll rust everything.
I loved all that, yeah.
And we'll cripple your, like, your culture, your society, this world that you've built. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
And I really liked the sort of snarky little, one more thing, change the name, Earth to Dry.
Yeah.
Like, that feels like a proper little villainy line. So imagine that after they've just come in, killed
a load of people.
A load of, like, you know, pencil pushers, busybodies around the room.
Yeah.
And gone like, right, as we were saying.
Yeah.
Do this, or that happens to the lot of you.
Yeah.
And then he has a little one-liner at the end. That feels so much more
weighty.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Especially then because you've got the 2-pronged attack on, like, unit. You've got that to worry about, and then this military thing going against unit.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's like we're having to fight ourselves whilst also probably having to fight these and try and stop these 2 from fighting, and it feels like that's where the tension should be ratcheting up to.
Which I think would be great if they had more episodes, and that's probably why they didn't go that direction.
Possibly. But then I feel like...
Could you imagine the finale fighting them, each other, Salt and Barkley?
Yeah.
All the rest of
that's where it feels like it wants to go.
Yeah.
But also on the other side of that, like, if you've got limited time, it makes sense to me to sort of shortcut that, and for Tide to rock up and be like, no, I'm pissed off, man.
Yeah.
I'm not messing about, rather than this, like, okay, well, we will do that. Do you know what I mean? If he just comes up and he's like,
bang,
nah, bollocks to you. So, like, also, side note, Tide, I thought very good, very limited performance, like screen time.
Yeah.
He is played by Samuel Oatley. Do you recognise Samuel Oatley from other Doctor Who stuff?
I have no idea who you're going on about.
Samuel Oatley is Tim Shaw.
How on earth am I meant to see Tooth Guy in Tide? He's just a face full of teeth.
A face full of teeth?
How am I supposed to notice him?
Do tooth have teeth too? There's another little reference if anybody Anybody gets that one? Let me know in the comments. I could see it. I don't know if I'd heard months ago that he was going to be in it, and maybe I went, oh, that's him.
Oh, okay.
But I could certain bit, especially that last line, that too dry.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can hear the Tim Shaw in
well,
that.
now I'm
it's
going to go
it's
and
just
listen
without
to it.
the effects on the voice, I think.
Right. Also, you expect me to retain any information.
Yeah, that's so true. But yeah, the bit that really made me go, oh, for God's sake. And again, I feel it in my bones that this is a Russell T Davies line.
Go on.
We just got owned. We just got rusted.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Beg your pardon?
You did what?
Beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Right. 1, don't think anybody says owned anymore.
No.
2, we just got rusted. That's not a thing. It's not funny. Shut up.
Don't try and
3, he's literally just gone, I'm going to cause an apocalypse.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, we just got owned.
Yeah.
No, you're going to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be all clever and smarmy.
Yeah.
Like, you're part of this paramilitary organisation that is going to be pivotal in stopping this from happening.
Yeah.
Maybe let's wind your neck in a little bit and start making the little quips.
Yeah.
You're not funny. It's not big and it's not clever. Shut your mouth, get to work.
I do remember listening to that and went, oh, okay.
It made me go, oh.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in some of these, just in general, some of the Doctor Who decisions that are made. I'm like, okay, I've just read this. What makes you think this is appropriate?
What makes you think this is... Yeah, I have questions. First of all, how dare
you?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mixed bag.
I don't want to give my full settled thoughts because I don't know what they are until next week. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I feel like I've maybe been more negative...
Me too.
...than I actually feel about it.
Me too.
I think I was slightly... not disappointed, but like it was a step down from last week for me. I think the episode 4 was the weakest we've had so far.
Yeah, me too.
I'm feeling like 1 and 2 were like 8s for me. 3 was probably an 8.
No, it can't be an 8 because they didn't have the budget to do the marker.
Well, yeah, then it would have been like a 12. Yeah, and then I think this last one 7.
There's actually, by the way, just for reference, guys, that's actually really high for Liam. So
yeah, like, I don't throw this stuff out. Obviously,
really
we'll reevaluate as a whole. It might dip once we've got the context of the whole series.
Finale, yeah.
But yeah, well, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
At worst, it's solid with a few flaws, but generally,
yeah,
it's got some really, really good stuff.
Me too.
I mean, we didn't really talk a lot about Russell Tovey. I just did a bad impression of him. He's great.
Yeah.
He's so good. I really loved that moment in the first episode where he comes back from the training and he's a little bit cocky. He's like, yeah. And his ex and kid are like, oh, you're going to die. Didn't quite believe the kid being like, oh, just going off on a strop.
So that ruined, considering she's supposed to represent the teenagers who know about pollution and who are really heavy on politics and they want to make the world a better place and all of the rest of it, and for her to just run off crying saying I hate you, Dad, that completely undercut who she's supposed to represent and what we've seen from her before.
I did like that they're watching a YouTube video or something on decompression and stuff like that. Like, I thought that was quite a nice little background detail, but I just didn't quite believe them being like, oh God, no.
I also didn't believe him standing there like, I mean, I've nursed my mum through cancer, so I can do this. That felt like a care about me moment.
Yeah, I didn't mind that so much, but the bit I really liked was, all of that kind of front and bravado kind of just crumbling.
I liked
and him going
crying.
Yeah, and him actually breaking down, going, I'm so scared.
Yeah, I liked all that. That was great.
He's so good. He's a really, really good actor.
He is. Some bits are like, it's wearing a bit thin now. The whole everyday man.
Yeah, the everyman kind of thing. Yeah.
Some of it I was just a bit like, but.
Yeah, but I really think he's like the MVP of this.
Yeah.
Also, the usual stuff. Music was gorgeous. The direction was gorgeous. Sergeant Hannah was gorgeous.
As usual.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week.
Me too. I'm really looking forward to next week. I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to go. I think you've got a good shout there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see. And hopefully it's. I just want something that's just satisfyingly wraps it all up.
Yeah, it just needs a satisfying
Even if the finale isn't the best episode of the lot.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Just wrap it all up and in a nice, neat bow, and it's not all messy and overcomplicated, and everything happens. And then there's what I don't want to happen is Russell's typical finale where everything happens 10 minutes before the end of the episode, and then he does something completely different. I don't want that. Just take it all up.
The RT Deus Ex Machina. Just make it good, man.
Just make it good.
It's not that hard. Just make good telly.
Which Russell's good at, so come on.
We've got a few comments on what some of y'all thought. Nick says, hello, Nick. It is so good that I am incredibly nervous about how it's going to be wrapped up in one more episode. No shade to RTD, but after the last 2 series of Doctor Who, I'm nervous for him doing a finale. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't mind Pete McTighe taking the reins of Who. Yeah.
No.
No?
No. Mm-mm.
No?
I see everyone like, next showrunner. Nope. Please don't.
No?
No.
I mean, I think he's had perhaps a better... He's maybe proved himself a little bit more than Chibnall had prior to...
Oh, absolutely, but I
know Chibnall had done Broadchurch, and that was probably what secured the gig for him, I feel.
I think so.
Not to, knock his Doctor Who stuff and his other stuff, but, like, Broadchurch was the thing that went, oh, he's a showrunner. He can write drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Pete McTighe's maybe had a big hit to sort of prove, bam, I can do this.
This is great, but I don't want him as Doctor Who showrunner.
Well, this is even if they're going to be looking for a new showrunner.
Yeah.
Because Russell might be sticking about, which I think probably.
I think it will stay on. If they get it right. And they get someone on and all the rest of it. I don't think this is Russell's farewell.
Yes.
We also had at John Boy Cook, who says, adored them, this is what we need. I loved it.
I think there's definitely... I think you do need a bit more of this. This is kind of what we thought RTD2 was going to be, right?
Yeah,
minus
absolutely.
The fish sex. But, like...
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A bit of this flavour, a bit more grounded, a bit more...
Topical?
Yeah. Sort of have something to say.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Very fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of flesh out the characters, have some conflict.
Have characters?
I think that's the other thing. There's conflict between characters.
Yeah.
And characters that are on the same side. Characters that get on.
Yeah.
And we've got one more comment from @FlamesLDN. Oh my god, it's really good. The pacing towards the end of episode 4 felt slightly off, and with only one episode to go, they better have a great way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Good to see Kate show a bit of emotion, and now she's got the fight in her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything we said.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of echoing similar sentiments. Yeah. The pacing was... Yeah, it feels maybe slightly oddly structured for a 5-episode series.
Yeah.
Like we were saying, I think...
It does feel like it should be a 6 to 8 episode series.
Yeah.
It needs at least one more episode to really flesh out this drama.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what we got next week.
Let's see next week.
We don't really know.
We have no idea.
Where it's going. Any predictions on what you think the post-credit scene thing might be?
So, this is where I come in. I saw a post which says that...
Kat's going to do some potential spoiler stuff here.
I don't know how much I believe, but I feel like after what we've had from Russell...
This was my thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the time where we accidentally spoiled the Billy Piper thing.
Yeah, because we thought this...
We went,
that's not going to happen. And I feel like this could potentially be it now, hence why the spoilers. So there was a thing flying about where the build-up and the emphasis on why Salt and Barclay have this chemistry and this bond and this like, and how powerful and confusing.
The tides have brought them together.
There we go. The tides have brought them together. Because it's going to be Barclay realizing or finding out, or however they're going to play it, that he's the master.
Yeah.
Because obviously in the original Sea Devils classic, the master was in the episode. Is
that as far as the link goes?
That's as far as I went into it.
Okay. So by that same logic,
yeah,
you could say Barclay is going to realise that he is Jo Grant because she was in the episode.
Well, it's just the connection. It's just the connection, is it? Him and the Sea Devils and all of that.
I mean,
what do you think?
I can't rule
anything out. But it was rumoured, wasn't it? It was like the Rory Master thing. It was Rory Master and then Barclay Master.
I can't rule anything out because, apparently...
Billy Piper's the Doctor now?
Yeah.
Mark. But the thing is...
But no.
But how...
God, no, please, no.
But how long have I been saying it feels weird that Russell hasn't brought the Master back yet?
He's not brought the Daleks back.
No. But I don't think you could do a Dalek spin-off right now.
No, but like in terms of like priorities of things to bring back.
Brought back Omega. He brought back Sutek. I don't think he really cares about who he wants to bring back. The order in which they should be brought back. But
no, but they were things that were like new to be brought back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from classic.
Yeah.
In terms of like recurring things through classic and New Who.
I think if we get a Series 3 from Russell... Well, if we get a Series 3, we'll have Daleks. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and the new Cybermen. Oh, please. Oh, please.
I mean, God knows.
Yeah, God knows.
God knows.
But how do you feel about Barclay Master? I can see it happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can see it happening. Listen, I've just said I think Russell Tovey is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of see him as this sort of slightly bumbling everyman character.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
I think if you'd cast Russell Tovey as a master, I could
see
just
it.
off the bat. I think he's up to it.
Yeah.
He maybe doesn't appear immediately masterish,
which is good because that's what happened in Utopia. That's what happened in Utopia, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think you can play with that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of bored of like, oh, this character is this character.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Mrs.
But also,
Flood is the Rani.
Remember, this was born before that, so this could be the start.
Yeah.
This could be the start of what happened.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking. I think it would completely betray what this series is doing.
I think it would, absolutely. Is that not the perfect reason to have it in a post-credit scene?
What, to completely shit on the last 5 episodes?
No, but so that, we can't put it in the main...
Yeah, but it's still part of the show, isn't it?
No, I guess.
I mean, just having that idea, even if Barclay popped up in season 3 or the Christmas special or whatever, and then went, I'm the master, that would, even though it's not the same show, that would shit on all of the War Between.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fair. But it's just that either it's a previous alliance or it's something else. It could just be that they're romantic, or it could be that...
Yeah, I think they're just doing a sort of, not forbidden love, but like a star-crossed lovers, from 2 different, a Romeo and Juliet, Montagues and Capulets.
Yeah.
Billie Piper was on a panel last week, I think, and mentioned something about that she's got 2 things coming up next year, one of which she's like, I can't really say anything about that for another couple of weeks. And people were like, is she the post-credits thing of the War Between? Are they going to do...
surprise me.
And yeah, I think it would kind of make sense to be like, Doctor Who's still here.
Yeah.
That
wouldn't
come
surprise
back
me.
This time next year. Or
I think it's more likely to be the 14th Doctor. There's a post-credit scene with Donna and 14 coming back from a little adventure.
I'm sure that Russell said the post-credits thing contains... Take this with a big old grain of salt. Because A, I'm most likely kind of misremembering, and B, Russell T Davies
lies all of the time.
Lies, and also, oh, it's marvellous. Oh, I think it's the best thing I've ever written. He said, I think, that the post-credits thing for this contains the best bit of acting in anything he's ever been involved in.
Really? Really? Did he say that?
I think so. But yeah, if that's the case...
Interesting. I don't know.
Unless my other sort of speculation for, what could they do with a post-credits thing? So, certain cousins of the Sea Devils...
Yeah.
have been kind of conspicuous by their absence.
Yeah.
Just not from... I wasn't expecting them to show up, but just like, they've not really been mentioned or... not even like a sly little... Do you think possibly if they were...
To do a part 2?
To do a kind of part 2 or a sequel, possibly a post-credits thing of...
You know what would be physically sick?
We pan across from the water up into like a cave somewhere and zoom in.
Oh my God.
And we pan in and there's like a cracking beneath a surface.
Oh my God. A little...
A slightly... Or you from out of a cave, you see the shadow of something cast on the wall, and it's a Silurian
redesign. I hope. Please redesign. I don't want another Joy to the World Silurian. Oh my God.
That's pure speculation from me. I've not seen anything to suggest that, but also the thing of Russell being like, this contains the best bit of like acting. If I've remembered that right, and he is talking about the post-credits thing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a Silurian, sort of stepping out of a cave and him being like, that is the best performance I've ever seen.
Yeah, you just got me excited about something that's never going to exist, so thank you.
I mean, I don't think it's...
Unlikely.
Completely,
out of the question, yeah.
For me, if they were like, before any of the Billy stuff and before this best performance thing...
Yeah.
When they said, we're going to do there's like a post-credit sort of
You'd think
thing.
It's to set up the second series, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Because where else do you go? Yeah. Other than setting up where Doctor Who's going.
Yeah.
But part of me feels like this has been so detached.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you can kind of get away with it because it's a post-credits thing. And by that point, if people don't know it's Doctor Who related... They've already watched it all.
Yeah,
and then they go, this was a bloody Doctor Who thing. Oh, God.
And then it makes them go, I kind of want to go check out Doctor Who now if you think it's that good.
That's true. And then there'll be maybe...
No, hopefully they start from Series 1. And not Disney era. But I could see it being 14 and Donna and that being the reason why they didn't turn up. Because they were... Because wasn't Mel supposed to be in it?
Yeah, is Mel meant to be investigating this at the end of the reality war?
Yes.
Is that where it's going?
That's what I thought it was.
There's a little reference to Morris in this as well, isn't there?
That was so random.
Yeah?
That was so random.
Morris has sent this in.
What?
Okay.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Where is he?
So...
I think the 14th Doctor thing is conspicuous. That, like, there's been nothing...
Wow, finally, no spoilers.
But then also, his absence is conspicuous with...
everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we've only got... When this goes out tomorrow, we'll have 1, 2, 3...
When this goes out tomorrow. When this goes out today, from this evening...
Is it going out tonight?
No, but they'll be listening to it.
Oh, sorry. When it goes out today, because I know how time works, we'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday...
What my co-host is trying to say is we'll only have about 4 days from when you're listening to this. If you're listening on the first drop day, if you're listening to it later, it might even be
gone.
Less than that. Yeah, it might have even already happened. In which case, why are you listening to us talk about episodes 3 and 4?
I really wish that...
I'm joking. Love you. Please stay.
Please stay.